Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Geminis, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here with me to exchange energy. It means more than I can ever express to you all. If you haven't, take a second to connect to Source, your own personal guides, Ascendant Masters, anyone and everyone who you want to be involved in this. Be with us. Archangels, guardian angels, so on and so forth. I have already called in my guides to come sit with us and deliver the most relevant messages, what you guys need to hear, what will resonate the most with you at this time in a clear and concise manner. This is going to be for Libra season. We're going to see what's coming in for you guys for Libra season. Heavy air. You guys are air as well, so you're used to that. Harness this balancing energy. The need to strike fairness and see things from everybody's perspective. Libra is very good at that. So harness that energy in these coming weeks and see what you can bring into balance within your own life and your own affairs. Alright, I'm going to get a Work Your Light Oracle, and then I'm going to do a classic Celtic spread with the Antique Anatomy Tarot. So let's get started. What does Gemini need to know? What do you want Gemini to know right now? Answer any questions that they might have, any guidance that they may need. Spirit, speak. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay, I'm going to read about this one real quick. Keepers of the Earth, that's one I got. Okay. Where the fuck did it? Sorry. Woof. That just came flying out. Where is it? You're already doing it. Oh, wow, that's why. Confirmation cards. Okay, this is the very first set. Ooh, it just got dark. Moody. Okay, so this is confirmation. If you had any lingering questions about if you're on the right path, if you're doing it correctly, if you are taking... What in the hell is going on with my camera? There. Okay, so now I can move it down a scotch. Okay. Let's put this right about there. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. There's the answer to your question that you may have had. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. And you are closer than you think. You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane, water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will come soon. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, let's see what else we get for Gemini. Some tarot cards. A Celtic cross, please. I'm going to need 11 cards for this one. What energy is Gemini currently in? Where are they currently at in their lives? The energy. Knight of Cups. Okay. You could be feeling very artistic and in touch with your emotions at this time for some reason. Not for some reason, but that's just the state that you are in. You could also be feeling very introspective and... Sorry, my camera is just really throwing me off because I'm not that far over, so I'm going to scoot over. So maybe I'll be centered. Okay. Yeah, you could be tapping into your artistic side. Maybe you're exploring some medium that you explored in the past, but you're coming back to it now. You could also be teaching art in some form or fashion, whether that's like virtual at this time or if it's in an actual classroom with children. I see. That feels like too many, but okay. Alright, that one came out first. So your challenge, past, future, above. Okay. So what could be presenting itself or could be a perceived challenge for you at this time, whether it is an actual challenge or if it's just one that you've kind of concocted in your head, as we sometimes do, is judgment. This could be other people's judgment of you. Could be throwing you off a little bit. Maybe your parents in particular are having some strong opinions about your life and the way you're approaching it, the speed with which you're moving, the direction that you're going. Maybe you've quit a job and they don't necessarily agree with that life decision, and they think that you should have stuck with this more steady position, but you're wanting to do something a little bit more in tune with your heart and your creative side, and not so much like just being somewhere just to be there. Like, that doesn't feel like it resonates with you at this time, but it could be causing people around you to pass a little bit of judgment on you. In your past, what got you to this current situation is the Wheel of Fortune. There was an event that took place that was destined to happen. It was fate. And it was fate turning the wheel. So, as we all know, wheels have a top side and a bottom side, and if you were at one point on the top of the wheel, which it feels like this was a turn to get you on top of the wheel, I will say, so far. I could be wrong about that, but this is a fated event that took place, and you kind of going with the flow and not forcing it and not pushing back on it. You're just, okay, I guess this is where I'm meant to be at this time, and this is the direction that my life is meant to take. So you're just kind of rolling with it and letting things come and go, and you understand that life is cyclical and it comes in cycles and ebbs and flows, and it feels like you're really at ease with that at this time. Like, you're very okay with what's coming and going, despite other people's objections. Okay, is there 2 cards here? Oh shit, there are. That was weird. Okay. Okay, let's shift all of these down then, because that would be this. Well, hello there. So, you have the High Priestess in your future. You're coming out of this kind of younger, more innocent, artistic, very introspective place to very wise, all kind of, not all knowing, but I mean, also yes, all knowing, all seeing, but it's also another very introspective energy and going within. So I feel like instead of pushing your energy outward at this time, you're really wanting to focus it on yourself and figure out the direction that you want to take, the direction that your life is taking, and look deep within yourself, not so much to other people. She's also non-action, sorry. She is more like the be still and let things come to her. She knows that she can't hear spirit, she can't hear God, whatever you want to say, speak to her if she's always going, doing, thinking, talking. So she knows that she needs to be still and silence her mind and then dive deep into her mind to get maybe the answers that she's seeking. It's very powerful, very kind of mysterious energy as well. And your above position, you have the Ace of Coins. Your goal is to have a new beginning. So my theory that you could have recently quit a job is holding water right now. And your goal for this is to start something new and have it be very prosperous and pay all of your bills and just grow and grow and grow. You want to plant this seed and have it take off and turn into something spectacular. The Ten of Coins is what kind of the end game, but at this moment in time, you just want to plant the seed. You want to nourish the seed, and you want to have the idea that it's going to grow into this giant oak tree, big money tree. And what is supporting that in your subconscious is strength. There's nothing that can stop you. This is not an opposing energy. It's not like, because you think about these as the law of attraction. When you think about something, but if your internal narrative and your internal dialogue that you're telling yourself, either consciously or unconsciously, is opposing that, you're going to keep getting more of the opposing energy instead of what you're actively working towards. But you don't have any of that stuff that needs to be cleared out. You look very sound mind, able-bodied. You've figured out how to master, to some degree, your emotions and how to focus on a goal and not let your emotional side get attached to the outcome. You're just, this is what I want. I'm detaching from it, whether it happens in this specific way or not. I will be okay. I'm not gonna get worked up and let things throw me off kilter anymore. Because it feels like in the past, maybe one little thing would happen and you would just kind of go off the rails a little bit, and it took you a little bit to rein that in and to work on not only that emotional mastery, but also your patience and just your all-around will. Because in the typical tarot, this is strength is represented by a woman who, I think she's either standing next to a lion or reaching in the mouth of a lion or putting her head, I don't know, she's doing something to indicate that she has complete control over this lion, and it absolutely respects her, and she's very calm, and she's nurturing, and she's not frantic, and she's not freaking out, and she's not trying to control the lion with like fear or threats or punishment. It's just it's a mutual respect. And I feel like that's the place that you're at with your mental right now. and your emotions. So that's a really good thing. It's absolutely supporting your goal of money. All right. For your advice, you have the I almost said rods because that's what it is here, but the Two of Wands is what this is. Remain focused on your goal and determined. Don't let anything kind of distract you, or like if you share your idea with someone and they don't see it, or they think it's silly, or they try to say anything sort of negative about it, don't let that stop you from doing what you're doing. Whatever this endeavor is, even if it's not an entrepreneurial endeavor or an artistic endeavor, like I previously said, if it's a new job even, don't let anyone be like, no, that's, what? Why would you want to become a pilot or whatever it is for you that people are like, that's going to take too long. You don't have the education for that. Don't listen to them. Remain focused. Keep your strong sense of self and your strong willpower intact, and you will absolutely get to where you're going. External forces. You have Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of inspiration and fire and fast moving, kind of light 'em up energy around you. People are wanting to get shit done, and they're having kind of these aha moments within themselves. And this is also, it doesn't have to necessarily be people. It could just be energies around you. So it'll be a really, really good time to do some full moon work. I think we have a full moon in Pisces coming up tomorrow or the day after. It might be the 21st. Depending, I actually might post these on the 21st, so tonight. So it would be a good time for you to harness that sort of inspiration and that lightning strike of, because you've got beginnings here for two separate spaces. You have it in your mind space, and it's also in your external. So it's supporting energy. You're supported in whatever it is that you want to do right now. So I say go full force. Absolutely. Your hope is the Chariot. It's Cancer energy, which is interesting. Your hope is that you will get to the point where you have your plans laid out, you have the path before you, you see it on the horizon, and now all you have to do is get on your steed's back and just ride away. And you will be recognized along the way for your achievement and your goals being met, your triumphs. You will be recognized for all of it, and you will keep reaching these these different heights along your way. That's your hope. Your hope is that you can just set out and ride the wave. Ride it all the way to success is what I see for you. So what I see you wanting for yourself: financial success, stability, independence even. Alright, let's see what your fear at this time is. The Hermit. Okay, you could fear being alone. Maybe you're afraid that you're going to push people away, or that you're going to like your solitude so much that you're going to have a hard time reconnecting with people. But your fear definitely stems from alone time and being alone. Maybe you have a lot of stuff crop up in your headspace when you're alone. What the fuck? Do you have to mow right this very second? Maybe your thoughts tend to run wild at this time when you do take some alone time, or when you are in your hermit phase, and so you're a little bit worried that you're going to end up alone somehow, or that you don't want to live alone, is what I'm hearing. For some reason, you don't want to be alone right now for whatever reason. Again, it could be that your thoughts are just a little bit too loud for you and a little bit too scary. I would say focus on, don't focus so much on your fear of being alone. Focus on getting to know yourself when you're alone. And if for some reason you're forced to spend more time by yourself right now, use that time to expand your knowledge, learn something, pick up a book, even if it's just a fantasy or nonfiction. Fiction. Whatever your liking is, even if you just get lost in a little bit of fantasy, don't be afraid to spend some time by yourself. It can do you a lot of good, especially if you're struggling at this time to like get to know yourself and get to know what you want out of life. Spend your alone time journaling that and redefining your goals and your life plan, sort of, so to speak. What does your income look like? What does your day-to-day look like? What does it feel like when you wake up in the morning? What does your home look like? What are the people that are around you? How do they make you feel? What do you do on a daily basis? Just write all of that down. Alright, let's finish with an outcome for you guys. Let's see. Temperance. Okay, so the outcome is balance. Like I said earlier, Libra season, they're all about balance and bringing things into harmony, and they're the scales, right? They're object. Everyone else is represented by like people or living creatures. They are the only inanimate objects, and they're all about balance. Also, Libras are very into aesthetics. So at this time, if you're wanting to like redo your house or zhuzh it up a little bit, rearrange it to get kind of the flow or the feng shui, who is doing that? For Pete's sake. Oh, it actually might be my yard people. I'm talking shit. And it actually could be the people that mow my yard. Anyway, sorry if you guys can hear that, and it's very loud. I like to have the window open so I can hear all of the nature speak to me and connect with me. But yeah, your outcome, if you don't change anything, is a sense of balance and kind of a renewal. If you take this advice that I gave you about kind of facing your fear of being alone, spending time by yourself, and you use it to be constructive, I think you'll come out the other side of it kind of with a renewed sense of self and maybe a renewed sense of purpose even. But there's deep healing on its way to you, and a definite renewal of your spirit, of your soul, and you reconnecting with Source. So, yeah, all really good things. There's nothing here that's like, oh my God, are you guys okay? No, you're doing really well. You are on the right path. You're going the direction that you're supposed to be going, in the direction of your dreams. Just keep revisiting that and redefining it and evolving that to keep it in line with yourself and with Source and the collective as a whole. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there because I'm trying to keep these short and sweet for you guys, and I feel like that was perfect. Personal readings are open. Turnaround time is currently 24 hours. I can do same-day readings as well for $5 more, so the prices are in the description box below. If you don't want to wait 24 hours and you want it in a few hours, drop me a few extra bucks, 5 to be exact. If you have any specific questions, put those in the comment box when you send your money, and then shoot me an email. Yeah, everything you need to know about readings is down below. excuse me. I'm also open to bartering. If you have a service or a good that you want to exchange and you don't want to do a money exchange right now, absolutely, I am open to that. If you don't want a personal reading and this felt like a personal reading for you and you want to show your appreciation for that and have an equal energy exchange, I do accept donations, obviously. All that information is down there as well. I do also have an Amazon store, which is things that my children and I would absolutely love to have. And it will come directly to us, and it will be loved and appreciated, and you will get so much love and light sent back to you. So yes, thank you to everyone who has already donated and subscribed. If you haven't already, please, please, please subscribe. It is what keeps this channel going. Okay, that is it for me. I will see you guys all next time. Until then, I love you all so much. Bye.